Yo, what is going on, guys? What is going on? We are back with another day of some NBA hoops. We got a super light slate today, only two games, but we still got some plays for you. If you are new to PrizePicks, there is a code below. Drop that code in. They'll give you up to 100% match deposit. They'll match you all the way up to $100, giving you free money to play with. But we must talk about yesterday and what happened. So what really happened? So about yesterday's plays, we did hit. We hit 4 out of 5 out of the plays that I gave out in yesterday's video. But that last one, talk about putting the dagger in me. Talk about last second. You know what? Instead of me just telling you, let me show you. Look at this. You can see Halliburton here. He had three 3-pointers pretty much all game, and then he wants to come and kill me in that last 2 to 3 minutes. Absolutely put the dagger in me. You can see in the picture, that was basically me last night because that killed our 5 for 5. But at the end of the day, we still were profitable cashing on that 4 out of 5. The top 2 picks missed there, but I bundled up the 5. I bundled up a couple of others. At the end of the day, we were profitable. So that is 3 straight days of being profitable. 3 straight days. We had 5. I gave away all these plays on the channel, by the way, but I gave away 5 plays each day. All 3 of these days, I've hit 4 out of 5. So I'm just missing that last play. Still cashing, still in the green, which is great, but we're just losing some heartbreaking losses on that last one. But I'm liking today 2 games. I still got 5 plays for you with my top 2. So let's jump in here, man. Let's start the day with some daily grind. You know, I love daily grind DGF. It is the absolute best tool. Use it every single day. I use it multiple times per day. All day, I'm always checking and seeing where the sports books have the odds, you know, because I used to check individually. I would check DraftKings, I'll check FanDuel and see what they have, right? But now you have it all in one place. It's a one-stop shop, basically, because you want to know what the major sports books are on. Pinnacle, known as the sharpest sports book, you want to know what they're on, right? If you like a play, but you see plus 150 on Pinnacle, that might not be your best play, right? That just might not be. So this is where I check my odds. I grab my top plays here every day. I throw these into a spreadsheet and I start breaking down where the best values lie. You can see hockey heavy tonight. I'm sticking with NBA tonight. I've been rolling more towards NBA only. So we're going to keep rolling with that since we're on this hot streak now. But, you know, if you're looking to try out DGF, give it a try. Use the code SHART down below and they'll give you 25% off your first month. Try it out. See if it's a fit for you. Let's get into our plays of the day. So coming in at number 2 is my second favorite play of the day here. Let me just pull it up. We got Chris Paul here. Chris Paul, and the play is going to be on the 10.5 points, right? We are going to go less than on the 10.5 points. So first of all, let's take a look at the spreads and everything. Like I said, there's 2 games today and potential blowout on this one right here. Milwaukee minus 9.5. Spurs plus 9.5. So potential blowout. But one thing to keep in mind on this game here is the Bucks played at Indiana last night. Now they're at the Spurs on a back-to-back. So keep that in mind. And that is the reason for my top play of the day, which is the next one. But let's get into the line here. You can see the Warriors are a +3. Denver is a -3 here. So close spread on this with Denver on the road. So looking at Chris Paul right here, we're looking at his points under, right? And I'm liking this play because you can see here, Chris Paul, if we look at his last 20, he is going under 55% of the time. So I'm liking those odds right there. If we look at his head-to-head versus Denver, these were both from this year. So he cracked the 10.5 here. He hit 13 here. This game he hit 9. So he split between them, right? When it comes to that, Denver they don't have the best defense in the league. Ranked 3rd, they're allowing 109.8 points a game. So they're not the best defensive team a lot of this play is bankroll. This is a heavy juice play from the odds makers. You know I love heavy juice plays, right? Everything we played yesterday, everything we played all week has been heavy juice. And so this one's no different. This one is no different when it comes to the juice. We're all over these heavy juice plays. But I'm liking this play on Chris Paul. I think the game is going to play even, which I think Curry's going to be in there a lot of the game. Even with Curry in there, Paul will still be in there. He's still going to get his minutes. So I'm not going to say he's going to play less minutes, because you can see he's steady at 25 to 30 points a game, usually around 28. And then there's games where he's playing 37, 34, right? So a lot of this play is banked off of the juice, right? And we can pull into DGF here and take a look. So let's pull into DGF here and take a look, right? We got Chris Paul points under. You can see it's a 53.01 on the positive EV play. And then we got heavy juice on all these books. Pinnacle minus 132. We got DraftKings minus 130. Caesars minus 135. Fliff minus 145. So I'm loving this play because it is heavily juiced. And Chris Paul just hasn't gone over this number a lot this season. So that's going to be my second favorite play of the day. Now let's jump into our top play of the day here. We got Sohan. And we are going rebounds over 5.5, right? And so the thing with Sohan is I'm banking on this game. Another heavy juice line, first of all. You know, if I'm picking a play, it's going to be heavy juice, which means the odds are on our side in the long run. So that's the first thing when it comes to this play. Second is the Spurs do have blowout potential. There's a chance they could get blown out. But like I said, Milwaukee's coming off a back-to-back and they're traveling. So I think fatigue could play a factor in this one. But if we go to his rebounds, over 5.5, over his last 20, he's right at 50%. His last 5, he has not been doing well, to be honest here. But if you look at their head-to-heads, this was back December 19th. He went for 11 boards on him. And then 6 here, and then 7 here. This was last year, but this was both of these. Well, this was earlier in the year, right? But the 3 times he's played them, he's gone over this line. And you can see here, they are not a strong team when it comes to boards, Milwaukee. They're 20th in the league, giving up 44 boards a game. This is my top play of the day. I'm pretty confident. And so had to get this rebounds over 5.5. They are also playing at home, which is why I like this play. I like home plays. Players just always seem to play better at home. And if we go over to RotoWire here, which I always check on projections and see where others have him at, they actually have him going for 7 boards tonight, which is a big jump. You know, 5.6, 5.7 would be good, but 7 for them to have a whole board and a half over what the line is, that is a good sign and a good look. All right, so Sohan is going to be our top play of the day. Rebounds over 1.5. You can see this is heavy juice as well, 53.29. Caesars minus 137. BetMGM minus 135. So all these sports books are on the same side as this play, being heavy juice, right? So that is going to be our top play of the day. So as usual, I'm giving you my top 2 plays, and then I'm bundling this up with my top 3 plays. Like I said, 2 game slate tonight, guys. So keep that in mind. Not a lot of plays. So this one, you know, if you want to be more cautious on what you put on this one, that's probably smart, because, you know, the more games we got, the more values, the more opportunities we have to find. We're sort of limited tonight. So always keep that in mind with these small slate. For our next play, we are going to go Aaron Gordon, and we are going less than 14.5 points here, right? We are going less than 14.5 points for Aaron Gordon, right? We're going back to the Spurs game here. We're going back to the Spurs game. We're going Wembanyama over 8.5 rebounds. So you can see I got both of these guys getting on the boards and getting busy tonight. All of this is matchup dependent, because the other day I had a Spurs stack on the unders on rebounds on Sohan, at a Wembanyama under. So everything here we do is matchup dependent, right? And our last play is going to be on the Spurs as well. We're going Devin Vassell. I believe that's how you say his name, but the play on him is actually a under. We're going less than 3.5 assists. So those are going to be our top 2 plays of the day, matched with our other 3, and we're going to be bundling those up together. Like I said, like I mentioned earlier, a small slate today, 2 games only. So keep that in mind whenever you're putting your money on. It's probably better if you wait another day. Tomorrow, there's going to be a lot more games, a lot more player props to choose from. The numbers are just going to be on your side more, right, as you're doing it. So always keep that in mind. But if you're new here, I'm giving away my plays like this every single day. I'm taking the top plays out of DGF, top values that I see. I'm throwing them in a spreadsheet and I'm breaking them down, running numbers on stats, injuries, trends, player minutes, all this stuff. And for this week, since the new year started, we have had 3 straight winning days. Collectively, we've had 15 plays total out of just individual plays, and we've won 12 out of 15. And so we've hit 4 out of 5 basically on every line so far. So tonight's night 4 of the new year basically, and we are looking to keep the streak rolling. We're looking to go 4-0 and roll into the next day with a lot of momentum. But that's going to be it. If you're new here, like I said, hit that like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you were on these plays, if you told me, if you got any other plays that got some value. I would like to know so I could take a look at them also. But that's going to be it, guys. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Take care.